Hello everybody, this is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It's still January 28th, 2010. It's about 12:27 p.m. and we're experiencing a good sized sell-off again. So after that gap up we talked about this morning, also talked about watching the gap fill. We pulled right back to 109.20, which was support that got broken. Again, became resistance and broke, became support and support. You can see that all through here, even on a nice 15-minute chart. And then we sold off without stopping, even at the 108.60 mark. That would have been a great area of support, as that was yesterday's lows. Broke right through it to the 108 mark that we had well defined, and even tested that to not too much, but a low of 107.91 on the S&P 500 ETF. Pulled back up in resistance. Now we're hovering right around the 108 mark, specifically 108.11 right now. On a higher time frame, on a daily chart, this is a pullback all the way to the 108 mark that we had dropped in here. Significant support, but also broken the 100 MA. Alright, so this is not necessarily the best news for bullish. In fact, this is a bearish engulfing candle, but it's in a consolidation. So grain of salt, but a gap up sell-off is now, if we closed where we are now, below even yesterday's low. So that needs to be noted along with the volume at the close, and I'm sure D7 will talk about that with you in a little bit. So let's take a run around the market internals, starting with the VIX. I'm going to go to a 3-minute chart here. Gap down, concomitant with the broad market, filled that gap. Good resistance area that got broken and then became beautiful support, and you can see that level right through here. And then we ran higher all day long, significantly again to the next logical spot of resistance on this chart, which was drawn in from before, at the 25.30 area. So nice to have your lines hit. Next stop above that would be this area of 25.65, even the half round number. So if we consolidate and break that, that'd be some good confirmation of a lower move. The trend is still not completely broken. Had run up beautifully to the bearish side, stalled at 0.8, and that's where we're hovering right now. Minor little spat up into the 1.2 area. So a bit of a divergence there in the trend Q. Again, corroborating the broad market sell-off here. Interesting to note on that event, both the materials and technology shares are slumping right now. Also, jobless claims, durable goods are pointing to weaker growth. So to see the NASDAQ trend failing a little bit here at 1.27 is showing some weakness, and that's a good corroboration of that. So again, a bit of a divergence between the trend Q, but the VIX kind of the best tiebreaker at this point, and we'll have to see what happens at this 108 mark. This is a biggie. So trade well, everybody. Mark this sell-off, and again, stay tuned for D7's video at the close. Nice working with everybody today.